It's high noon again with a little bit of Italiano and tequila. Okay, seriously, guys. Once again, I'm sorry for another Fish Nooked try day, but my other try day actually got screwed over by, I think, this one right here. I'm pretty sure he's the one that did it to me. I can't 100% say he is, but how do I put this nicely? Well, the ramen I had set up for the ramen try day was actually just kind of ripped into, and he had a little bit of cellophane underneath his claws. So, yeah, I think it was him. I had it in a bad spot, and I think he just decided, hey, this is a good scratch toy, and so he decided to scratch toy it. So again, we're getting Fish Nooked. Probably not super Fish Nooked. I'm probably just going to try these, drink these. And when I say Italiano, I've got a candy first. Lemoncini. I got these. It was supposed to be for another video, but it didn't come in time. So we're just going to go ahead and do this one now. We're going to quickly get into this. Get this, if I can get one out. Jeez, oh shoot, come on. Ah, I won't grab. Okay, got one finally. We're going to do the candy first, then I'm going to explain everything else, tell you guys and girls, and of course my Zeta Reticuli and Alpha Centauri followers out there. Hope that everyone is doing well. But go ahead and go try the candy first. Alright, let's see. I love lemon candy, so hopefully these are good. They smell like lemon candy. Ooh. There was another piece of plastic wrapped around them. They're good. They're not super amazing. They were pretty expensive because they were a foreign snack, you know, Italian. As you can tell, I'm not Italian, or at least as you can tell, I'm not Italian, eh? I don't pasta fazool, and all that. And I apologize if I'm offending my Italian people. Oh wait, no, I will offend everyone because I am offensive, horribly so, especially my face. That being said, it is very good. Go ahead. The center is better. When you crack it open, there's a little bit of like a fizzy. I think it's supposed to be all the way through it and everything, and that piece just got concentrated in the center. We're not going to sit there and eat the whole thing, but you can kind of see it there. But on that, I would have to say that that is a 7.5, maybe get close to an 8. It's not the best lemon candy I've ever had, but it's a very good lemon candy. And before you ask, yes, the kids have been given the nip. All three of them. Mine happened to come around for the nip. She is now once again up on top of the bookcase, being crazy. Let's see if I can summon a Sid. Sid! Hey, Sid. Sid Kagano. Sid. Nope, he's interested in something over there. Hey, Sid, want a finger? Want to get petted? Nope, he's interested in something over there. So we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about the kids. It is not as hot today, so I don't have to have the fan directly on me, which is nice. I'm going to move this a little bit away from my face because I'm a little bit loud, I think. But as you guessed it, it is a high noon day. I got a new one, a tequila seltzer. The last one was a vodka seltzer, and this is a tequila seltzer. Now, I'm really interested in this because all four of the flavors are good flavors. And I know I got to find things that I hate more. If you really want to see one that I hated a lot, the last Tries Fish Nooked video, yeah, one of them, or a couple of them, were whiskeys, and oh, it did not do wonders with my stomach. I did manage to keep it down, though, so no vomit on my channel yet. Well, as you can actually see, you can see right here, if you see this right here, I don't know if you can see it very well, but that is mine cleaning herself on top of the bookcase. That is her shadow. But we have ourselves some High Noon Tequila seltzers. Now, I like tequila. I actually can drink tequila fairly well without actually getting super drunk with it. The last time I actually bought straight tequila, I actually drank like 7 or 8 shots. I was just wondering, why am I not getting drunk yet? I'm like not getting drunk. I'm not. I'm just kind of like, eh. I forgot that back in the day I used to drink tequila fairly regularly, not like not like every day or anything like that. I've never been like that. And so I guess we're gonna start the video with the PSA today. So once again, I always try to do this on my Fish Nugget videos because I really do think it's important. It's important that people understand that drinking too much, it can be really bad for you, and it can cause a lot of problems. Now, drinking occasionally, especially if you're of legal age, and I only recommend people of legal age to do so, it's okay. It's not a horrible thing. It's not something I'd say, oh, never do this, never ever do, as Lazarus smacks Sid. But you should follow the rules. The 3 main rules are really simple. Don't drink and drive ever. You'll hurt yourself. You'll hurt somebody else. It'll give you all kinds of problems. Don't do it. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and operate heavy machinery. Don't do that. Number 2, don't drink excessively. If you are blacking out and don't have the actual moral ability to stop yourself from doing something that you know is dumb, don't do that. You don't get there. Now, if you occasionally do, just because oh, I didn't realize my stopping point at a certain alcohol. Okay, just be careful, guys. And 3, don't do it so often to where you need a drink. If you start needing a drink, stop and get some help, because alcoholism can be seriously bad and it can really wreck your entire life. And I'll be honest, I don't want to see you guys wreck your life. I don't want to see anyone wreck your life. Now, if you're having some fun with it occasionally, as of course legal, yeah, then I'm not going to say anything, because look what I'm doing right now. I'm trying 4 alcohols. Now, I am looking for other stuff. If you guys and girls out there know something for me to try that is not going to be bad, well, or going to be bad, because I'm doing stupid stuff. If you can find me some good stuff or bad stuff to try, put some links down in the comments, or just talk to me down in the comments. Tell me, hey, why don't you try this? I will see what I can do. Again, I am moving Try Tuesday to just twice a month because I just don't have the money to continue doing it always. That's okay. We'll still be here for you guys. We're working on making some more actual playing content, but it's just been a little bit on the tougher side with that. So today we have High Noon, and we're going to start with the vodka seltzer grapefruit. Now, these are only 4.5%, so they are about equivalent to a beer. I know I always say that. I don't drink beer, so on that. But these sound pretty interesting. The first ones weren't bad. We're going to see how these are. All right, let's crack it. It just smells like grapefruit water. It just straight smells like grapefruit water. Like, if you've ever had, like, a grapefruit juice and water, I know it's not, like, super popular or anything, but I've actually seen, like, people make, like, grapefruit waters, and they're not bad. All right, let's check it out. Okay, yeah, now we're starting good. That is refreshing, clean, crisp, a lot of grapefruit flavor, like right on the end. And I don't really taste, yeah, there's a little bit of the tequila taste, a little tiny bit on the back of your tongue after that. But that being said, grapefruit taste, that is good. And I think it's going to equal the limoncello. It's going to be a 7.5. I would order those at a bar. If I saw them, they had them, I would definitely be like, yeah, I'll take one of those. This would especially be good for like a chaser, because that will really take away kind of the burn in that very quickly. So 7.5, we're starting off strong. Now we're moving on to lime. Lime, yes. Saber Marionette J, lime. What? Yeah, I'm old. Get over it. As always with the seltzers, they are very carbonated, so it might give you a little bit of gas as I just sit there and burped. I'm fairly good at not making a big loud burp. So let's try this, all right? All right, crack that one open. I can smell the lime in here, but I can also smell the tequila in that one. That was a little bit surprising. Yeah, you smell the lime and you smell the tequila. That smell kind of it's weird. It's interesting. It tastes like a non-sweet margarita. I, I hate to say this, but it's equal with the grapefruit. These two are going to be side by side equal. 7.5, 7.5. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tip if you're ever drinking and you've got some tequila and you don't want to make yourself a super fancy margarita or anything, but you want kind of a margarita type flavor. Get yourself a lemon lime guaritos. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly wrong. But get yourself a lemon lime guaritos. Drink about 2 or 3 drinks out of the guaritos and pour a shot or two of the tequila in there, depending upon how strong you want it to be. Kind of move it around in there to get it mixed up, and then you can take just literally take a big old sip of it. And it won't be a true margarita, but it will actually be very tasty, very good, and just all around kind of got an itch on my nose right now. On that, and dang it, someone is mowing the yard. I just mowed yesterday, and so did my neighbor. So it must be the other neighbor mowing. So now we get into the interesting flavors. The ones that made me go, yeah, I need to try that. Because I like those, and I want to see those. Now, I'm extremely happy with the other two. But, as you know, I still have to figure out one that's the worst and chug it. Right now, there isn't one. So, blood orange. So, right there, blood orange. Now, I will buy bags of blood oranges and just eat them. I love blood orange flavor. If you haven't had a blood orange, it's a little bit more bitter, a little bit more astringent than an actual standard navel orange in that. So they're good, they're delicious, a lot of vitamin C. I do recommend people trying them if they haven't tried those. That's one I'd love to do. I would love to do I would absolutely love to do just an entire video on nothing but fruit. If I can find a good place to buy some exotic fruits and just be like fruit tier list or something like that, that'd be great. But we're going to try the blood orange. Now, we're going to have to try to do this. We're going to have to try to see this one. So let's crack it. Give it the old sniff test. So you can smell the blood orange. You can smell the blood orange. You can, I smell something other than the tequila. I don't know what that is, and that might be a little bit concerning. Like, I don't know if that's some type of fake flavoring or what it is, but it's kind of a little bit weird. Now, there's a bunch of glue on this can, which is kind of funny, so. But we do have that, so let's go ahead and give the blood orange a try. Okay, this one might be one that we're going to chug. Because it doesn't taste like blood orange. It kind of tastes like some of those generic citrus, non-sweetened seltzers you get. I've seen them like a couple times. And they just say citrus. Yeah, it's not that good. It's got kind of a weird aftertaste. It's not bad. It's not something I'm going to go, I don't want to drink that. Like, it's not something that if someone handed it to me, I'd have to excuse myself or anything like that. It's like, I'm sorry, I might puke. I can't take that. But it is something that I would be like, I'm not buying that one. So actually, one of the ones that I was most excited for. Huge letdown out of 5. I'm going to give it a 5. That's all. So we got two 7.5s, and we've got a 5. So right now, one of the ones I was most excited for is actually one of the ones that is going to get dropped. So, that kind of sucks. But you know what? That's the way trying goes. That's the way thing you never 100% know, and I'm about to burp. Yeah. It's kind of weird how I try to do that. I try to always just let it go up and expel it. But you definitely do get that. Now, the final one is something that I love. I need to find some of these and actually just show them to you on camera, try them one time. Maybe during a gaming video, which, like I said, I am working on one. I'm actually planning on doing an entire fabulous episode of Arc Raiders, or maybe another game. As long as it's multiplayer and I can mess with people, you can see Joe with the fabulous voice. How are we doing, folks? Come on now, let's do this thing now. We're going to be doing that the entire time. We're going to be just talking to people that way and just seeing how they do, how they react, what they do. If they shoot me in the face, they shoot me in the face. That's the way it is. Of course, it's in a video game. I don't want them to shoot me in the face in real life. In real life, don't shoot people in the face. In video games, just don't be an a-hole about it. So, the last one we're going to try, prickly pear. I love prickly pear. You can see some of the condensation. That's what condensation is, Todd! There's some people who will know, and they'll know, and they're probably laughing their heads off right now. But this is prickly pear. So, I'm hoping that this is not a letdown. I'm hoping that this is just a little bit better. So let's take a crack. It smells good. Prickly pear has its own kind of smell. It's like a fruity but also flowery smell. And that definitely smells like prickly pear. It definitely seems to have a strong prickly pear flavor. Let's hope it's as strong as the grapefruit and the lime, and not like the blood orange, which is kind of like an off one. I can kind of still smell a little bit of the tequila, not much. Like, if you ever smelled decent tequila or bad tequila, it has a smell that you get used to and all that. Me, I can not tell the difference between good tequila and bad tequila through smell. I know some people who can. Like my old friend Cibadeo, he could always tell. That's prickly pear. We're going to give this a sip. Okay. This is definitely not going to be the chug one. I'm going in for a second one on this one. As Doka Ryan would say, I'm going to validate my parking. So you don't get the sweetness of the prickly pear, but you get the flavor of it. It's floral, it's bold, it's good. That pumps it up. That's an 8. Maybe 8.5. 8.3. 8.3. We'll use some of the odd numbers because I'm odd. So 8.3. I think that is all well and good. I think that is the best one. I could literally see myself ordering those and getting into a bit of trouble. It's not one that I'd get into a lot of trouble because it's a low alcohol. It's a low alcohol content, so it's not one of those where I'd be like, I drank too many and now I have violated one of my own rules of not drinking too much. Shoot. But I can see myself drinking enough of those to where I got to go to the bathroom a lot because I have drank a lot of those. Not one of the best drinks of all time, but definitely a good add-on. So what's the overall verdict? If you happen to see this pack, I'd recommend picking it up. You might even like the fake citrus flavor of the blood orange. It's probably not fake. It's probably actually blood orange juice, and just sometimes blood orange, you get that kind of off flavor on it. I mean, I've bitten into blood oranges that didn't taste like blood oranges. They just taste like bad chemically citrus. So, eh. Ow. I don't know what the heck happened there. My shoulder just went click. It's like, yes, I'm getting old. I click, I clack, I snap, crackle, pop. That's the way that my legs like to drop. That's the way things go. That's how it is. Now, as always, I'm going to do the begging and pleading here. Come on, like, share, follow, all that, subscribe, show me some loving, talk to me down in the comments, tell me what you want me to try, tell me some ideas you have, or just say hi. If this is the first time you've ever seen a video, just say, hey, I found you, I thought you were interesting, or hey, you're stupid, la ha ha ha, whatever. Have fun. Have a wonderful day. I really hope everyone has a wonderful day. Don't get in too much trouble. And as always, if you do, don't get caught. I'm going to chug and then bye. Oh, a lot of carbonation there. Have a wonderful day. Don't get in too much trouble, and if you do, don't get caught. Laters.